Hey guys, it's Brooke from the Vintage Gardener. Welcome back to my channel. As you can see, I'm in my kitchen with the lovely palm print wallpaper. I'm so excited. This kitchen is so much brighter and cheerful than it was. So I was at work today and I was feeling a little down because I was like, you know what? I haven't baked anything in a really long time. And I used to bake all the time, and then I got more into gardening and sewing, and my baking kind of went to the wayside. But today I'm going to bake something. So I'm going to do a variation on chocolate chips. I got some white chocolate chips, but instead of, the typical vanilla flavoring, I'm going to do lemon. So it's going to be lemon white chocolate chips. So for this recipe, I'm modifying the chocolate chip recipe found in Williams Sonoma cookie cookbook. I don't know if this is in print. I'll put the ISBN number in the link, but I don't know if you'll be able to find it. Or maybe you could go into Amazon or something. But for this recipe, you're gonna need 1/3 cup of all-purpose flour, a half a teaspoon of baking powder, a half a teaspoon of baking soda, a half a teaspoon of salt, a half a cup of butter, which is 1 stick, which I think I softened it in the microwave. You're supposed to put a half cup each of granulated sugar and light brown sugar. The only thing is, since these are lemon and not chocolate chip, I don't want them, the brown sugar is going to add color that I don't really want. So I'm just gonna do a whole cup of white sugar. It'll change the texture slightly. I mean, it's not gonna be bad. It's just, I think adding more white sugar is going to make it a little bit more runny, which, like I said, it's not going to be a bad thing. It's just that it is going to change the texture and color of the cookie. I'm using 1 large egg. There's a teaspoon of vanilla extract. I substituted that with, it's called lemon paste, and I got it from Williams Sonoma. Let me get it out of the cupboard for you. It's by Nielsen Massey. They're the same people who make vanilla paste. You can get it at Wegmans or some of the more high-end grocery stores. And so this is pure lemon paste. So it's supposed to be 1-to-1 substitution. I've used it before. I wasn't blown away by the lemon, but for this particular recipe, I'm actually using less flour and other ingredients, so the lemon might stand out more. In addition to that, I also used a half a teaspoon of lemon peel, and I got that from a local spice. I think it was called Hannah's Gourmet Spices in Haddonfield. I don't know if the store is still open, but they had some lemon peel, so that's what I used also in the recipe. And the chocolate chip recipe called for walnuts, but it's lemon. I'm not going to put them in there. And you're going to need a cup of white chocolate chips. For this recipe, I am using the Whole Foods 360 brand. They are white chocolate chips, but they're mini, which quite frankly I've never seen before. So I'm really excited about this recipe. I've got my oven heating to 350, and so let's get started making these cookies. Okay guys, so the first thing you're going to do is cream the butter, then add the sugar. Then once you've done that, I scrape the bowl down a couple of times just to make sure everything is incorporated well. Then I added the egg. And yeah, I was having a hard time getting all the egg residue out. And sorry, that's a shot of my glasses. Then I mixed it again. I added flour mixture, a little bit at a time till it was incorporated. And scrape down the bowl a little bit just to make sure you get everything, all of the ingredients incorporated well. Then I added a cup of the white chocolate chips. Okay guys, it's done. The batter is, I guess it's dough really, but the dough is done. So I'm going to grab my baking pans. Now, I don't know what type of kitchen equipment you guys have, but I use, when I'm making cookies, to make sure that everything is equal in terms of cookie size. I use scoops, like these mini scoops. I have 3 sizes. I've got a small one, I guess the mid-size one, and a really large one. I'm going to use the mid-size one. Okay, let me take my beater out. I can't get it. It's a little weird. Usually comes right out. You can tell I haven't baked a while. I turned it the wrong way. Okay, so let me get the dough off of this, and hold on, let me take it. It does taste very lemony. Okay. Sorry about that. I'm still struggling to remember where I put everything in the new house. So, got my cookie sheets ready. Scooper. Okay, that's one of them. So nice that I have small, medium, large, small. This one's the medium, and this one's the large. So I'm going to go with medium. Cookies are done. Well, not done, but they're formed. And so now I'm going to put them in the oven. Now, to get your cookies to cook evenly, like I said, I don't have my old Smeg. My Smeg was much easier. I just put them in the oven, put them on convection, and voila, they were perfect. I believe the cook time on these is 10 to 12 minutes. I'm definitely going to cook them for 12 because this one does not get as hot as my Smeg. But what I typically do is I put the cookies on each rack, and I'll set the timer for 6 minutes. At 6 minutes halfway through, I take the cookies out, rotate them, and basically put the top one on the bottom one on the top. And that way it helps it bake evenly. So I'm gonna throw them in right now. Okay, y'all, they are done. Ooh. You know what? Where is my spatula? So I have 12 right there, and 8 right there, so it's a total of 20 cookies, which is good because you know what? I don't need 5 dozen. Okay, guys, I'm gonna take a bite of one. So this is kind of a recipe I kind of like I said, I tweaked. I've never done it before. Mmm. 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 Yeah. It only made 20, and that's good because you know what they say. Sweet on the lips, forever on the hips. But anyway, I think if I was going to tweak anything, I think I might actually up the amount of lemon I put in it. I feel like I could use a little bit more. So maybe the next time I'll do like 2 teaspoons. Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong, it doesn't taste bad. It's just I think it should be more lemony than this. Or maybe, you know what, I'll use some fresh squeezed lemon juice. That'll probably give me the zing I need. And maybe fresh lemon zest instead of the dried stuff. So anyway, if you guys try it, tweak it, tell me what you think, and I will see you guys in the next cooking video.